Welcome back to the channel. No, what's the word? What am I trying to say? No dog clips this morning because he's out in the other room with the granddaughter and they are having themselves a grand old time, I'm sure. If you hear noise, she is watching videos out there. So I have only two things I've been working on. The first thing I'll talk about is my Sailor Swift. And this is coming along greatly. I'm not sure how I feel about what I'm doing with the hem yet, because it's gonna have the white pearl bumps on the red round because of the white being previous. I might tear this back and do a round of just the red, and then start the 2x2 ribbing. That's all I'm doing with this. I'm not doing the twisted rib or 1x1 or any other nonsense. I'm gonna do 2x2. See how I like that. I'm pretty sure it's long enough. I think that last time I measured it, the back panel was around 20 inches long. So I think it'll fit. And this is where I was last time I showed it. I may have, I'll have the hem done by the next video. I don't think I'll have the entire thing done by the next video because I do have other things I want to get back to. But at the same time, I want to finish this up and make it, um, get it out of the way. Not that it's, I've had a good time working on it, so it's not like it's terrible to work with. But and the second thing is my husband's second sock. I am just past the last decreases on the, the foot, so now it's just around and around till we get to the toes. And this is just a 2x2 rib. That's what I prefer, 2x2. Stockinette, heel flap and gusset. It looks really nice. I like to do the one, some people do it just one flat thing where they just knit the whole thing. But then I learned about this technique where you slip every other stitch and it gives it a nice, more cushion, I think. And it also looks more interesting. My husband prefers his heels to be heel flap and gussets. Of course, he'll accept any heel I give him. So let's go back to the other one again because I realized that I just forgot everything I was gonna mention about it because I was planning on doing blue on the hem and the neckline and stuff. I chose to not. The only blue I have is this blue, and I was gonna use it. I put it on. I did like 5 rounds and decided that it didn't look that good with that good with my red, and I don't think it's gonna look any better against the white. If so, like if I chose to do it right now, it would still look not not what I want. So I wanted a darker blue, but I couldn't find any, and I don't. I've bought enough yarn lately. I don't want to buy more yarn right now. So I tanked it back. Got rid of the blue, put the white on, or the red on. I did put the white on because the white was, I did the blue right after the red, so the white wasn't there yet. So I put the white on and then I started with the red, and I think I'm gonna take it back again and start the ribbing 1 or 2 rounds after. It does in the pattern, it does say do 2 rounds in the color that you're gonna do the hem in and then start the ribbing. That's probably why. And I just was like, I just want to start it. Well, that's probably why. So I should have just followed the directions, and I would have had a better time of it. That is all I have for now. I haven't touched any of my other stuff. I do wanna get back into some of my older stuff, so, um, I gotta figure out what all I have and what I wanna work on. I wanna pull out one thing that's really takes a lot of concentration. I have a couple of those going, and I think the thing that I wanna work on the most that's like that is my daughter's, um, I think they're knee-high socks, and I was gonna make them for me, but they felt a little too loose and I didn't like it. So, told her she could have them. I wanna get the second one out and start working on it before, because 'cause I'm gonna have to relearn the whole pattern. It's been so long. I had it down to memory the last time by the end of the last sock, but it's really hard to do, to keep that in my mind when I'm not working on it and I have other things I am working on that I need to keep in there. Also, I started the tribute sweater. I would like to do some more on that. I haven't gotten any further on that one. So I think those 2 will start I'll start putting in the rotation as well as I can't seem to talk this morning, as well as another vanilla sock when this one is done. I just like to have a vanilla sock going. It's a good, take along project, so if I'm gonna be sitting and waiting, I took this to the mechanics with me yesterday. I had to get my truck inspected, so I had this with me and it kept me busy until it was till he came out and was sitting in there and we started chatting. And for some reason, you would think that that would be the perfect time to knit. For some reason, when I'm chatting, like if my daughter calls me and I'm on the phone, that would be the perfect time to knit something that's like this. I put it down and I'm like, yeah, let's talk. I don't know. Maybe it's because I talk with my hands. And if I have these in my hands, I can't do that. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Also, I really like these circulars for socks. I think for my socks, I'm gonna stick with the DPNs because I like to go down a size in the needles, just because it makes a nice tighter knit, and my feet are smaller, so I just cast on the same amount that I would cast on for my husband, and it fits me perfect. So but I do like these. These are working out really well. They don't hurt my hands, and I have put I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours at a time working on a sock with these, and it doesn't seem to bother me, so that's a plus. Also, I am using my mic. I put it in a different spot this time. I got 2 people told me give me some feedback on the mic. My husband said he could hear it perfectly. I'm glad that's why I got a mic because he wants to be able to hear the video, and he has a hard time hearing my videos. My voice doesn't come through as strongly for him. And then someone else had said that it was they could actually hear me better without the mic. So I put it in a different spot. I figured we'd try it a few different ways, and then eventually we'll either find a good spot that works, or I'll do away with it. But I think that putting it on my shirt, I think that was what it was, and I'm between my hair and I move a lot and I do a lot of weird things. I think that's why it didn't come through as nicely. So hopefully this one will work better. Let me know if you have any uh feedback on that. If not, then I mean that's fine. So with that, I will let you all go. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. I'll see you in the next one.